The double-digit deficit the Celtics faced late in the first half of Game 2 did not faze Terry Rozier. Boston had weathered an incredible first quarter by LeBron James and stayed in touching distance of the Cavaliers. The Celtics point guard knew what his teammates were capable of down the stretch. "We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight until there's zeros on the clock," Rozier said after the Celtics' 107-94 victory. "That's pretty much been us. We've been coming back from down no matter how much we've been all season. So, we're gonna fight and we're gonna win." That they did. Rozier finished with 18 points as part of a balanced defensive performance by the Celtics. On the other side of the floor, Cleveland was anything but balanced. James had a triple-double, 42 points, 12 assists, 10 rebounds, and Kevin Love added 22 more points. Neither were playing as the final moments ticked away as their 64 points were swallowed up by the Celtics' tally. Here are a few of the pivotal plays from Game 2. Aaron Baines battled with Larry Nance Jr. On the first possession of the second quarter, Semi Ojeleye found Aaron Baines in space under the basket. Baines put up a shot that fell back off the rim, then jumped for the rebound. The ball came down between Baines and Cleveland's Larry Nance Jr., and neither player was interested in sharing politely. Playoff basketball pouting picked out Twitter.com/S2C56G1Ek, NBA on ESPN, @ESPN, May 16, 2018. Both men went to ground, ripping for possession long after the jump ball whistle had blown. The floor battle did not lead to an immediate surge for the Celtics, but the physical tone Baines set paid dividends throughout Game 2. "They're playing tougher than we are. We see that," Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue said after the loss. "They're being physical. They're gooning the game up and we've got to do the same thing. We've got to be tougher mentally and physically." LeBron took a Jason Tatum hit to the chin. James's chin had a surprise meeting with Tatum's shoulder right before halftime. The Cavaliers' superstar tried to take Rozier down the baseline, but when Boston's rookie came over to help he connected with James's jaw. James left the game and went to the locker room. He returned to the game soon after, following evaluations that he said checked for multiple things, and I passed them all. "I felt like I needed to go back to the locker room, which I did, and kind of recalibrate," James said. "It was a tough blow. Obviously incidental. His shoulder hit me right square in my jaw, so just had to go back and make sure everything was fine. I don't think it really affected my game after that." LeBron took a shot to the head and headed to the locker room. @HeyDB reports it's a neck strain. LeBron has returned to the game. Twitter.com/ZKJ9Jabe9, ESPN, @ESPN, May 16, 2018. Lue was less sure the injury had no effect on the rest of James's night. "It was a tough collision," Lue said. "Knocked his head sideways. Of course, he came back, but when he came back, I don't think he had the same punch that he had before he left as far as attacking the basket, playing with that force and power we talked about at shoot-around. We'll see how he feels." Celtics guard Marcus Smart said the incident, and James's absence from the game, was big for the Celtics. "I don't think Jason was intentionally trying to hurt James," Smart said. "He was trying to make a basketball play, it just happened. He went out, and it allowed us to pick up our pressure even more." Rozier threw down a dunk after Brown stole the ball. Late in the third quarter, Jaylen Brown poked the ball away from a Cavalier to spring Rozier for a fast break. Rozier took full advantage of the opportunity Ignoring the three-time NBA champion famous for chase-down blocks hot on his heels, Rozier slammed home a tomahawk dunk. James would get a small measure of revenge in the fourth quarter when he swatted a Rozier layup into oblivion. Hammer Scary Terry Hammerpick.twitter.com/OWTFBQ4KSL Boston Celtics at Celtics, May 16, 2018. Rozier's dunk sent the TD Garden crowd into hysterics, and the Celtics closed out the third quarter with a 7-point lead. Marcus Smart jumped in to defend Al Horford. Smart wasted no time in approaching J.R. Smith after the Cavaliers guard shoved Horford while the center was in midair. Horford landed hard and got up gingerly from the parquet. While he was taking stock of his back pain, Smart was getting up close and personal with the player who caused it. Smart bumped Smith, who shoved him back twice, and both players received technicals. Smith was assessed a flagrant foul for the push on Horford. Marcus Smart had Al Horford's back. angrypick.twitter.com/Q18inquest SportsCenter at SportsCenter, May 16, 2018. I felt it was uncalled for, thought type of play there, Horford said. But that's the one thing about our group of guys. We have each other's backs, and it is what it is. We moved on to the next play and we were just locked in even more after that. Smart compared the incident to standing up to a bully. That's me. That's how I was raised, he said. I'm the youngest of 4 boys. My whole life I had to fight. I had to give down and do things in order to secure my spot in the household. So coming onto the court it's nothing different. Smart got an incredible putback to drop. Smart again. With just over 6 minutes remaining in the game, Al Horford fired up a three-point attempt with the shot clock expiring. The ball clanked off the glass and rim, then bounced into the path of an on-rushing Tatum. He tried to swoop past the Cleveland defense and lay it in, but the ball leaked out. Luckily for Tatum, his teammate was flying through the air. Smart caught the rebound and threw up a shot off the backboard, which found the netting. Marcus Smart, ladies and gentlemen. Pick.twitter.com/Coth297TN Boston Celtics at Celtics, May 16, 2018. A defensive stop on the play and a three-pointer on the next possession would have cut the Cavs' lead to 6 in crunch time. Instead, Smart's willingness to sacrifice his body put the Celtics up 9. Close the biggest headlines, delivered to your inbox. Get news as it happens. Sign up for Boston.com's email news alerts. Thanks for signing up.